the newest WWE diva is Sarah Lee is the winner!
You're fired!
Welcome to the Wrestling Gremlins podcast.
I knew you'd come.
This is episode 23. Michael Jordan, swish. I am Bobby. I am here with Nick. What's going on, bud? How you doing this week?
Nothing, Brokowski.
The big Brokowski?
No, you're like the little Brokowski. You're the littlest of the little Brokowskis. You're the microscopic Brokowski.
I'm not that brosif.
No. But I'm Brostradamus, so...
Oh, okay. So you're super
fuck
bro.
all you. I'm stupid, bro.
Okay, cool. So we had a lot of things go on this weekend, and some news and a bunch of other things, and a lot of stabbings, and that's what we're.
Stabbings, dude. Did New Jack get out of jail?
New Jack's on a fucking stabbing spree.
Let's stab it free.
So if people don't know, first off, the first thing that happened, Jamie Noble was driving home from a WWE event. I guess he cut someone off, supposedly. They followed him to his trailer park and got out. He tried to say, hey, my bad, blah, 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 blah. Ends up, the guys get out. It gets physical. Other dudes get out of the car and stab Jamie Noble twice. Once in the back and once on the side.
Good, too. Do you see what the stabbings look like?
I have, and it actually punctured one of his lungs.
Yeah, like, it was, like, they tried, like, the way he said it, they tried to cut his fucking throat. Like,
yeah.
So, not cool, people.
Hopefully they catch the people who did that, because that's messed up. You mean, road rage sucks, but dude, taking it that far is a little fucking extreme.
Road murder.
Yeah, you don't want any of that to happen.
Things to, just no bueno.
Definitely. Speaking of no bueno, Alberto Del Rio was supposed to be in Mexico this week for a AAA event. And he was in San Antonio, and something happened where he got in an altercation with a gentleman, and I think he hit his car or something. I forget what happened. But basically, the guy got out and tried to stab Alberto Del Rio, and yeah, he got through, man. He stabbed him pretty fucking well on his arms and on his head.
And then, like, his arms were all fucking lacerated up.
Pretty gnarly, to be honest, man.
But as the day had progressed, reading the dirt sheets, they're saying there's conflicting reports coming out about that. So that should get interesting soon.
Yeah, you mean, you never want to hear someone get stabbed, but you don't want to have someone lying about it either. Hopefully it's whatever it is.
Cool. We learned from that Olympic fuck.
Yeah, or a supposed Kim Kardashian thing.
Was it supposed that she just jacked $10 million in jewelry?
I hear she's like Kanye's in debt or something. I've heard a bunch of rumors which are funny, which I don't give a shit. I mean,
sick.
They're all the scum of the universe.
When celebrities fucking become the scum.
Yeah, it makes us look better in comparison. Well, they still have money, we don't. Other news, I'm not sure if it was Blake or Murphy, but they knocked up Sarah Lee, who won Tough Enough.
They got her fired.
Yeah, and yeah, dude, baby got her fired.
Yeah, well, hey, speaking of babies,
wait. I guess the baby wasn't tough enough.
Oh, I'm glad I waited, actually. Really glad I waited for that.
Sorry.
Congratulations to Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. They're pregnant.
Yeah,
go, guys. You know, I do have to say it's a Brie-spiracy because Total Bellas premieres in like 15 minutes.
Yeah. I haven't watched. I'm going to watch it at some point. We'll do some.
I'm gonna get so fucking high, and I love it, dude. I watch it for John Cena because his like motivational speaking to everybody. I'm just like, yeah, I wish I could see the world through John Cena's eyes. It's like protein shakes and weights.
I was telling Tina why Cena can't have a baby is because he's a robot.
Maybe his dick's just robotic.
He's
just like take it off and wash it in the sink.
When he busts a nut, he really busts a nut.
Just shoots bolts.
Yeah. Sparks
like,
flying out.
what the fuck, Cyber and Smoke from Mortal Kombat, when you punch them, black blood always flew out.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Motor oil just comes out of him.
Just lubey oil. Oh God! All right, enough of this. God, this is taking a terrible fucking turn.
Yeah, man. We have this week. We have No Mercy coming up on Sunday, but we had a few other pay-per-views actually go down, and one actually happened. TNA somehow rose from the ashes and had a pay-per-view. No one knows how the funding happened, but it happened, and it was TNA
Wait,
Bound for Glory.
Video releases the Dixie Carter sex tape.
Oh, Billy Corgan and fucking Billy Corgan and Dixie Carter sex tape.
That video.
I don't even want to watch that.
Yeah.
Um,
porno or Billy Corgan Dixie Carter porno.
That sounds horrible all the way around. But I do have the results of that. We'll go over that really quick. DJZ defended the X Division Championship against Trevor Lee and retained. After that, they had Eli Drake win the Bound for Gold Battle Royal. After that, Moose beats Mike Bennett. Moose had a pretty cool entrance. He had a bunch of high school football players doing the Moose chant and doing a whole get ready for the game warm up chants. So he beats Mike Bennett. It was all the way around not a good night for Mike Bennett and Maria. After that, you had Aaron Rex beat Eddie Edwards because Drew Galloway could not fight in this match because we reported already that he was hurt. Aaron Rex did win the belt, so he's a new grand champion and the first ever grand champion. They did the Gail Kim Hall of Fame where she thanked people like Molly Holly and Trish and a bunch of other people.
Drop them WWE fucking names.
Oh, yeah. It gets a little more WWE-ish a little bit later, too. Later on, we had the match, and I'm sure you've seen this. We'll get into it before I go over the other ones. Oh, delete. We had the Great War of you have DK versus Broken Matt Hardy and the obsolete mule Brother Nero.
And Itchwitch, or Itchweed.
Which, Rebby Sky was there playing piano, and Rosemary was there.
Actually play piano.
Did she?
Yeah, she was actually, I watched her hands, I was like, oh, she's actually playing something.
It looked like she was, but at the same time when the match was over, that same song played. So it made me somewhat curious.
She might just know how to play the song, There's those things called cover bands.
Oh, I'm not saying that she didn't.
Covers.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean, if she would have,
Did you fade away and classify yourself as obsolete?
Oh, I wish. But this match was a handful of ridiculousness, but in the coolest way. What was your favorite part of this match?
I kind of like the fact that the story of the lake. Lake story is getting fucking ridiculous because they brought water from the lake to change things. And fucking Jeff Hardy. Do you know who that character is?
No, I was wondering that when I saw who the fuck's this guy?
That is Itchweed.
Okay.
Itchweed is this character that the Hardys had created. It looks like when Jeff was doing a metric fuck ton of elephant tranquilizers. And basically he's this fast-talking, juggalo-looking motherfucker called Itchweed. And so, yeah, that was some of the best stuff.
I think my favorite part of this was when Vanguard 1 sprayed Rosemary and he said money shot, booyah.
Money shot, booyah.
That was my favorite. There were some brutal things after they finally, all the video packages they have, because a lot of that was videotaped prior. But when they finally get back in the ring, there were some pretty hardcore spots. Like Biss got thrown on the barbed wire board.
Yeah.
The spot where the two ladders at the end where Jeff Hardy hits a swanton bomb, where Matt gives him permission to do so. It was a good match. It was fun. You know what I mean? That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely lived up to it. I mean, the unfortunate thing is, somebody, I forget who said it on the internet, but somebody was like, no one's realized yet, but to fix Matt Hardy, they have to throw him in the lake.
Yeah, that's it. Just throw him in the lake. Take a bath, fool.
If you throw him in the lake, in theory, it would unbreak Matt Hardy.
If the 7 deities allowed it.
I guess. That's right. He's protected by the 7 deities.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I just fucked his day.
He's been in the lake.
Yeah. But he fucking brought Jeff back, being the fucking pretentious douche he was in that one gimmick he had.
Oh, that's right.
He dunked
Sure,
him.
no, I don't want this.
He like basically baptized him.
Baptized to suckitude.
Yeah. Also,
Suckitude.
when
Ooh, I like
Itchweed put the jack-o'-lantern on Rosemary's head was really funny.
Hey, come here, girl. Let me get a look at you. Oh, you look.
So fucking ridiculous. But yeah, so that happened, and the Hardys got the belt. That was cool. Next match was Gail Kim. She beat Maria, and after that, after Maria lost, Mike Bennett came out and was talking all this shit, saying he's gonna cancel the pay-per-view. It's over. It's done. Whatever. Out comes Cody and Brandy Rhodes. The only way they can say Cody Rhodes because they say Brandy in front of it. So Cody and Brandy Rhodes. That's how they get away with it.
Wow.
And this is where Maria says, you should go back to WWE. And then, then they had some really, really bad wrestling with Maria and Brandy. It was
How bad was it?
It sounds like a joke. How bad was it?
How bad was it?
As bad as one of those jokes would lead into, put it that way. It was rough. It was like only a couple of seconds, I mean, them kind of tussling around, and they got kicked out of the ring. But it was slow and clanky. It just didn't look good. The timing was off. It wasn't good. I blame that all on. It's kind of hard to say I blame it all on Brandy, but dude, Maria's wrestled before. Brandy really hasn't, in my opinion, that I've seen.
I never knew Brandy wanted to be a wrestler. I always thought she was just a ring
Announcer. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't really blame Maria.
Is Tina picking, or is she disqualified again?
Disqualified.
Jesus Christ, dude.
She doesn't care about SmackDown.
What, she only likes Raw?
Basically.
Gotta go delete herself.
Delete. So that happened. And then after that, you had the main event of Lashley versus EC3. Some pretty cool spots. You actually had EC3 going for the 1%er on top of the ropes, but that he got thrown down and right into a giant spear by Lashley. Lashley retains. And that is your Bound for Glory. I gave it a 3 chicken wings. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was pretty good, though. It was not bad.
For what it was.
Yeah. Okay, here's the next thing. I'm going to just automatically give it 5. I was going to give it 4, but I'm going to give it 5 because of the last match. You have All-Star Extravaganza. This shit was crazy. Yes. You've seen the last match, but we'll get into that in a second.
That was the main event?
That was the main event.
That was the main event? Oh, well, fuck me. Yeah, that's a hell of a... I thought that was like the opener.
No, that was how they ended it, and it was definitely worthwhile.
Christ.
The first match you had Donovan Dijak versus the infamous Bobby Fish for the television title. This match started out kind of slow, but at the end it started getting better. Donovan Dijak is going to be a player, like I said. He's going to get really good really fast. He's not green or anything, but, he's going to get better. Bobby Fish, what can you say about Bobby Fish? He's amazing. He basically choked him out and he won the belt, or not won, but retained the belt. So Bobby Fish won. After that, you had Shane Taylor and Keith Lee versus Dalton Castle and Colt Cabana versus War Machine versus the All Night Express. This match, man, this was crazy. You had Lee and Taylor doing, like, they're big, like, almost 400-pound dudes. They were, like, doing flips over the ropes, dude, like, and War Machine, who are big guys, jumping, doing, like, flips off the top rope over onto the ground, It was extreme. But through all that craziness, Dalton Castle and Colt Cabana get the number 1 contender spot for the tag team titles. And we'll go again later on. You'll find out who that is. This match, the next match, was really, really good. I think it stole the show until the last match. You had Kamatachi versus Dragon Lee from CMLL, and this match was just fast paced, a lot of reverses, a lot of just crazy releases, a lot of flips and dives. It was high impact action. It was crazy. Dragon Lee got the win, but man, that was a good showing for both those guys. After that, you had Kyle O'Reilly versus Hangman Adam Page. Kyle O'Reilly got the win, and he made Hangman Adam Page tap out. But after that, he attacked O'Reilly and put his head through a chair. And it was about to hit his head against the pole. And then Bobby Fish comes out, and while he looks at Fish, slams O'Reilly's head against the pole with a chair. So that was pretty brutal. After that, you had the first match of the 3-person tag team for the new belts they're going to make. You had the Briscoes and Toru Yano versus ACH, Kushida, and Jay White. ACH, Kushida, and Jay White get the win. The match was fun. It was entertaining. Here would be, like, if it wasn't for the last match, this is probably going to be Nick's favorite match. You had Naito versus Jay Lethal. This match was all around fun. Naito, it just keeps impressing me every time I'm seeing him. And, what can you say about Jay Lethal?
WWE ring?
Huh?
Think we'll ever see Naito come over?
No, I don't think so.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, unless, Triple H takes full control and just listens to whoever's picking all these main guys out. I don't know. I could see Naito. He's talented.
Oh, fuck Christ, he's talented. I don't mean to cut you off real quick, but it was a thought that kind of came into my head thinking about Ricochet, because Puma fought tonight against Matanza. Do you think the bubble of all these independent sweethearts is going to break, where guys like Ricochet will have missed that wave of people wanting to see this and going back to gimmicky wrestling?
What I think is going to happen, because everything breaks, man. Every kind of fucking situation where everybody's all hot on stuff kind of simmers down. It's like that.
Like women's wrestling.
Yeah, but I mean, Raw was good though for that. It's kind of like CM Punk, man. When they had him when he was doing really good, they had that lightning in a bottle, but they messed that up. They messed that up. You know what I mean? They basically were like, okay, we have all this momentum, now you're going to lose to Kevin Nash. You're going to lose to Triple H. You're going to lose here. They don't seem to capitalize on their spots, it seems like. But when it comes to Ricochet, I think he has enough talent that he can be fine. But if you had people like, say, Zack Sabre Jr., Zack Sabre Jr. might miss out. Who else? There's a lot of people that you could see like they're getting a lot of buzz, but if they don't capitalize on that buzz, it's just going to go away.
Yeah.
I mean, you had that match between Ricochet and what's his name? That crazy match.
Will Ospreay?
Yeah, Will Ospreay. You mean Will Ospreay? Like, if he doesn't capitalize going somewhere quickly, he might fade away. I don't think Ricochet will, but I think Ospreay will. Because no one really knows him besides that match, unless you watch.
Vader just crushed him.
Oh, Vader beat him?
Vader beat him the first time.
Okay.
He beat him on shenanigans, though. I forget who ran. Somebody ran down. It happened in England, and Vader won the first one. I think Ospreay wins the second one.
Yeah, I'm not saying Ospreay's not good, because he's amazing. Will Ospreay's great. But unless you heard that match about Ricochet, a lot of people didn't know who he was. So, unless you watch a bunch of English wrestling or you don't watch the New Japan thing he's going to be doing, there's a lot of stuff that people aren't going to really know, and it's going to be bad that he's going to miss that boat. But where Ricochet, he's Prince Puma. He's done a lot of things in New Japan. He's done a lot of things everywhere else. So he has a name right now. So I think he has a little bit longer to wait, but we'll see. Another name that can go by the wayside if they don't do something with him quick enough might be Kenny Omega.
No, I don't believe that at all.
I think Kenny Omega is very, very talented, but right now with all the hype it's something right now where he's at the height of what he's at. I'm not saying he can't get higher, but if they got him right now, I think he'd be a giant name signed. Everybody, if you take him and put him in Philadelphia, or if you bring him in the Royal Rumble, people will know who Kenny Omega is right now.
Oh man, Kenny Omega showing up in the Royal Rumble, fucking heads would just.
Yeah.
Who do you think you're going to see? Fucking get to your pay-per-view and I'll ask that question.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, like right now, a year ago, would you know who Kenny Omega was?
Yes.
Well, I'm saying you knew him, but he wasn't high on your radar, though. You know what I mean? Compared to how he is now.
Yeah, but that's the fun of pro wrestling. I mean, Kenny Omega is a megastar in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
But that being said, Shinsuke Nakamura wasn't a household name 6 months ago.
Yeah, but he was also a big name in Japan as well. So, I mean, it kind of comes and goes. I think Nakamura, Omega, a bunch of people, I think they're fine. But when it comes down to, keeping your name strong, right now his name is gold right now. You don't want to see that diminish.
But I think going to WWE at this point with the height that he has right now would tarnish.
Actually, you know who a good name would be right there about that? Would be Mike Elgin. Mike Elgin, well, he was all right before, but now he's a really big star. If he went right now, people would probably know who he is. But unless he continues on the streak that he's on, he might fade away to obscurity.
That's just it's I'm not a professional wrestler, but it seems to be that if you want this bad enough and you really this is what you breathe and die for, really,
Yeah.
you will make it.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to be willing to, I feel like there's some stories that professional wrestlers will never share because they had to be like, well, I could do this and be cool, or I could do this and be amazing.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Them to be amazing.
I always just think there's always you have to hit a certain plateau before you get up there, Like if you brought in like Kyle O'Reilly right now, I really, really like Kyle O'Reilly. I think he's amazing. But right now, besides the smart fans, you know what I mean? Like, who would really know Kyle O'Reilly,
Yeah.
I mean, if you, like, Kenny Omega right now has a bigger name than O'Reilly, even though O'Reilly's doing a lot of things. So.
Omega's also the first Western to win the G1, so.
Yeah, so if you watch anything else besides WWE, you probably know who he is. O'Reilly, yeah, he's great with Red Dragon. He's done a lot of really good things. I think right now Omega would be higher than that. But yeah, I'll finish this off really quick. After that, you have Jay Lethal got the win, but there was a really cool spot that I really, really liked where Jay Lethal's on the outside and Naito was about to do a running dive outside the ring. But he runs and just slides in the middle of the ring and does a pose, sits there with his hand, his head on his.
He's laid down on the pose like that.
Yeah, like that. It was like everybody popped. It was hilarious. It was great. So Evil got involved in this match, and even when Evil's help, Jay Lethal did get the win. He beat Naito, which was a really good match though. After that, you had Unbreakable Big Mike Elgin versus the world champion of Ring of Honor, Adam Cole, baby. And Adam Cole did get the victory. The match was really fun. A lot of hard-hitting moves, a lot of slaps. But this match was good. And then now I'm going to bring you in for this one. The main event, Ladder Warfare. The Young Bucks, The Addiction, and Motor City Machine Guns for the ROH Tag Team Champions or Championship. In my opinion, and maybe this is just me, I honestly think this might be the best ladder match I've ever seen.
It was fucking cool. A bit violent.
Oh, yeah.
Daniels took a pretty gnarly shot in the face.
I already had the utmost respect for Christopher Daniels. That somehow raised after this match.
I mean, some of the spots coming off of the ladders, I just was able to watch it once. I mean, I've sat and been able to watch it a few times. I'd like to go back and watch it a couple of times. Just really dangerous, awesome looking. There's, if I remember, somebody went into the crowd at one point.
Oh, yeah.
They got dumped off the ladder into the crowd.
One thing that happened when one of the Young Bucks, I forget if it was Nick, or I think it was Nick, he back body dropped off the ladder, Christopher Daniels, onto another ladder, and that had no give. That looked like
it did not break at all. It just fucking stopped.
It looked like it hurt bad. I was cringing. I was like, oh my God. Daniels also got busted open hard way, and he was bleeding the whole match, all over the place. Who else? Kazarian was bleeding, but not as bad as Daniels. Daniels was gushing everywhere. He's leaking.
What did he got hit in the face, but when did he get hit?
He got hit. What I think what happened, he got thrown into the stairs, and he got the top of his head, right above his eye.
He did the Kofi.
Yeah, basically.
Just popped his head right wide open.
That's what I'm thinking happened. Because it looked like I think he got thrown in there, and then he started bleeding a little bit after that. They hit a Meltzer driver. Or no, they hit the Indie Taker off. They dumped him out of the ring, the Young Bucks off, in the ring on the ladder, dumped them out of the ring on the ladder, and hit the Indie Taker. That was pretty cool. And then after that, they also hit an Indie Taker off the ladder through a table on Kazarian, and that's how they won the belts. But, man, everybody in this match was just high-octane action. They were all over the place. Everybody's going through tables, breaking ladders. They used a guardrail, as a table, basically, and because Daniels got dropped on that. I mean, Daniels took a friggin'
That's right, they
beating.
did. They built like a weird table on the outside out of the freaking guardrail.
The steel guardrail. And
Yeah.
this match was just all the way around fun. I'm almost surprised because the Young Bucks were getting so much action and so much moves in. I'm surprised they actually won it. I thought
Yeah, I did not expect them to win that.
I thought somehow Daniels and Kazarian would sneak up the ladder and win it somehow and be like, oh, we're still the best, blah, 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 blah. But
So,
once again, Bullet Club rules the world. They're the champions.
but they hold 3 belts right now, don't they?
The Young Bucks,
Yes.
they hold a lot of belts.
Like they have the Ring of Honor, the IWGP,
Mm-hmm.
and
Bullet Club. Yeah, Bullet Club. They have the Young Bucks have the tag team titles. Adam Cole has the Ring of Honor championship. Kenny Omega has that Money in the Bank looking briefcase for the IWPG or GP fucking World Heavyweight title. I swear there's more. I swear they have everything right now. It's crazy. I think they have some other companies' belts too. Yeah, so like they have basically everything. Um, the one thing I didn't tell you about, which you'll be interested to know, when Naito faced Jay Lethal, Naito came out with the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. He beat Michael Elgin.
when?
I guess it's some show before the pay-per-view.
What?
Yeah, because it was funny. I saw him with the belt, and then also they had the Ring of Honor TV this week, and Michael Elgin still had the belt. I was like, that's not right. And the Young Bucks didn't have the belts either, so it was like when they had the main event, I was like, oh, okay, this must have been done before the pay-per-view. So that was your Ring of Honor pay-per-view. I give it 5 stars just for that last match alone. Everything else was really good, and then that last match killed it. It was great. It was insane. So yeah, man. So what do you think of that? What do you think of all these pay-per-views all the way around?
I mean, I didn't see any of them, so
Oh, you saw some of the matches, though. That's true.
I just saw some of the matches, so I can't really see that happening.
Yeah, well, do you want to get into the exciting, fun things of Raw?
Oh, he's not the IWGP Intercontinental Champion. He beat Okada.
Recently? I don't think so, man. I don't
That's
think
April 10th. I'm trying to find this fucking thing.
so. Yeah, he came out with the belt, so I mean, I don't know.
The white one?
Yes,
Or was it black?
I don't remember, but I remember they saying Intercontinental and he beat Elgin.
Huh.
That's what they
I'll
said.
have to look it up. That's cool. Yeah, that's old. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't listen to people. I'm stoned.
Okay, so Monday Night Raw, we'll run through this and get your opinions and thoughts on it. So you had Roman Reigns come out, and Lana was out there. They're just yelling at each other and say, "Roman Reigns, you go to hell! You go to hell!"
You go to hell and die.
Yeah. And basically, we called this last week, dude. This had to be in a Hell in a Cell. And that's what's going to happen. Roman Reigns will be facing Rusev in Hell in a Cell.
You know, why? They don't hate each other that much. Like, there's no point that this match should be in a Hell in a Cell.
That's true. I'd rather see Rollins and Owens in one because I think that'd be fun. And there's more of a reason. You can't get Triple H involved. You can't get Jericho involved. There's more of a reason. Even Ziggler. I mean,
Lana is strong as hell, so she might be able to like beat up Roman Reigns, but
maybe
I just don't see that being a problem.
Even say this was on SmackDown, right? Which is not going to be, but dude, even Ziggler and Miz have more of a reason to be in a Hell in a Cell than Rusev and Reigns.
See, I would love Miz and Ziggler to be a ladder match and have the contract and the title hanging up there.
That would be kind of funny.
Cool. Dude, that would just be a war.
It would be. It would have been really fun. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. Roman Reigns is going to fight Ruru in a Hell in a Cell match in a couple weeks. The next match.
I really want Rusev to win that, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, no, Roman's going to keep that belt for a while.
Yeah.
I think, we're lucky enough to have Owens as champion, so we have to eat the fucking shit sandwich, on that one.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Who do you think will take the belt off of Reigns?
Who do I think is going to take the belt off of Reigns? Do
you want my pick?
I'm trying to think of one. I just can't really think of anybody.
I'm say Sami Zayn.
No, because unless he turn him heel, it's got to be a heel.
No, have Roman Reigns do the open challenge. If anybody could do the open challenge again, it's Reigns.
Yeah, he could. He could bring more, prestige to the
Just be
belt
the
again.
big dog fight. Just wait, no, dog fighting's not PG.
Dogfighting's not PG,
Dog
bro.
fighting is not PG. Ask Michael Vick. Ask
Oh,
Katie Vick.
Katie Vick. Katie Vick. Oh, man. Michael Vick, Katie Vick, Vic fucking Ultra Vapor Rub, all the Vicks. After that, you got T.J. Perkins. He taps out to Brian Kendrick, so I'm assuming they're gonna have a match at the
Hold
pay
the
per view.
fuck on.
Okay.
Last week, that match was said to be for the Cruiserweight Championship. You can look back. It was scheduled to be for the title. They said next week on Raw, which means Brian Kendrick should be your champion.
Should be, but yeah,
But
I don't know
not.
what the fuck happened. WWE doing their WWE things.
And WWE did steal my idea. Did you see that intro with that nice 16-bit character on the fucking ramp?
I did see that. That was
I was
funny.
like, motherfuckers.
Someone's listening. No, yeah,
Someone's
right.
listening.
One of the few people.
Someone's listening.
It's Amanda.
Yeah.
She hates us.
She's
Yeah, but after that, they had that sit down interview with Seth Rollins. What do you think of this sit down?
the sit down with who?
It's Seth Rollins and Michael Cole.
Oh, it was. I don't know. I don't really like. They're cool. I like the promo work, but I honestly I don't remember it.
I mean, I don't care for it just because I don't think it was anything worthwhile. I mean, it's all right.
The best that Seth did that night was when he fucking popped Stephanie with the Hunter married you. That was a bad idea.
Oh, that was the worst mistake he ever made.
But other people brought up this point, and it's a good point. Stephanie didn't choose to marry Triple H originally. We've all remember that drunken Vegas photo.
She got roofied.
She got roofied and married.
Yep.
By Triple H on her and Tess wedding night.
Oh, poor Test. Rest in peace, Test.
Rest in power, Test.
Oh man, but at least
just a test, right?
At least Test got to bang Kelly.
Yay!
Yeah, he did. He was one of them.
He was one of them.
He was one of the dudes. After that, you had Braun Strowman kill a jobber. Nothing new.
Hey, dude, Braun Strowman's promo got the crowd.
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm tired of facing these people. I want competition. I want competition. If not, I'm gonna leave basically. So next week, I wonder who he's gonna face. Who do you think?
Luke Harper.
Oh, that'd be cool. But then he's gonna beat Harper. Oh.
It's all right. As long, dude, can you imagine if, like Harper and him were like, let's go out and put on a fucking strongman show.
It'd be cool.
And just whop the fucking shit out of each other.
That'd be cool because Luke Harper can work, and they're both big guys, so they can throw each other around. And Harper can be the little guy in this match, to be honest.
Which is really weird to say because he's a fucking giant.
Yeah, no, Harper's huge. I mean, so to be a small guy, I mean, it's gonna be kind of different for him. But I know he can do it. Harper's such a good wrestler. I think he can work both styles.
Yeah. So either that or Mark Henry or Big Show.
Oh God, why do I feel like it's going to be like the Big Show? Because Kane's on SmackDown. Mark Henry.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know where Mark Henry is.
Yeah, I don't know where he is, so that could be a possibility.
The Big Show's on Raw.
Yeah,
I remember they picked him on TV.
Yeah, so I could see Big Show being somebody like that. Also, after that, you had New Day, or actually, no, it was Kevin Owens and Jericho come out. New Day comes out and because they basically said we should go for the tag team titles. New Day comes out and they talked about it. They set a matchup, so if they win that match, they'd have a tag team match for the titles. Whatever, no big deal. Sammy also beats up Titus. He beat Titus O'Neil with a haluva kick.
God.
Yeah, right. If Titus would have won, I'd been pissed.
Titus O'Neil, I hear there's more cuts coming, and is it wrong that I want him to go to TNA or Lucha Underground or something different? Because with whatever he's trying to do in the WWE, it's not working.
Well, hey, Ring of Honor lost Moose. They can just get Titus O'Neil. I mean, I think Moose is better, but if you want that giant, big black dude, you know what I mean? There you go. You got Titus O'Neil.
I wish Titus O'Neil would go heel. Figure out how to go heel.
Yeah, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think that ship has sailed for Titus O'Neil. Yeah, it's Sheamus and Foley backstage with Cesaro. They're saying how he thinks those two will be a great tag team. Whatever. Golden Truth loses to the club. Then you go backstage. You see Owens and Jericho, Owens and Jericho walking out. And you see Danny Masterson and Ashton Kutcher. These two make me fucking utterly sick. And it's not even this little promo in the backstage thing, but when they actually went on commentary, dude, shut the fuck up, Ashton Kutcher. You don't know shit about wrestling. You're sitting there like, oh, is this for the belt? Is this for this? What's this for? Shut up. Just shut your fucking mouth. Like, I couldn't deal with him, man. Like, he was just so goddamn annoying. I don't know. I just find that fool to be obnoxious. So.
Yeah, I would say that's when I wish somebody like Baron Corbin would come out and just like punk both of them.
Yeah, like or something. Because like when Owens dropped Machine Gun Kelly or whatever that guy is, like my power bomb
Oh,
off
that's
the
right. He
stage.
did powerbomb the shit out of him, didn't he?
That was worked well. Dude, what are these guys really bringing to the table besides we don't know wrestling, but promote our Netflix show? It's like, dude, stop bringing these people who don't care about wrestling. It just annoys the hell out of me.
It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
I normally hate the guest host unless it's like, what the fuck is his name that did the fucking Camp WWE show?
Oh, Seth Green.
Seth Green, yeah. Like if he's up on the show, totally down for it.
Because he knows about it.
He actually likes wrestling.
Same with Jon Stewart. There's a few people who watch wrestling and they like it. So I'm cool with that. I just don't like people who go on there like Jeremy Pivens, like Wrestle or Summerfest, when it's really SummerSlam. People like that bug me, man. It's like, dude, you're not there. You don't know anything about wrestling. It's like, fuck off, But anywho.
That would be funny if they did have a host that totally just kept going with the I don't get wrestling and just played it the whole time.
Yeah, that might work. But it'd have to be so over the top that they'd probably have to really know what's going on just to make it that bad.
They could have Borat do it.
Yeah, Borat could make it work.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Can you imagine if SmackDown or Ollie G had to go in the ring with Enzo Amore, and then Borat interviews Rusev, and then you could have Breeze Dongo, or no, Tyler Breeze isn't on there, but if he was on there, have him and Bruno doing fashion tips. Fuck you, WWE, pay me.
That's funny. I would actually think that would be pretty humorous.
That shit would rule.
Yeah, it would be.
But it's a PG era.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen at all.
Goldust and Bruno. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh, so good.
That would be hilarious. I would loved it. Yeah. After that, you had the Susan B. Coleman people out there with Enzo and Kaz, which is though I always hate these segments, but at least it's for a good cause. So I can deal with it for one segment. That's fine. The one thing I hate is how heels wear the pink stuff on. They're heels. Let them be bad guys.
Shouldn't wear the pink thing.
Yeah,
I thought about that today too because it was on Baron Corbin's vest. I'm like, it shouldn't be on Baron Corbin's vest.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. I understand what it's for, but dude, if you're trying to make these guys look like badass heels, come on, make them be badass heels.
Well, you gotta remember, it's still it's a show. It's like going to see ice skating.
Yeah, I guess.
I was trying to remember something, and now I can't remember it.
Speaking of ice skating, Sharks hockey less than fucking a week away now.
Wait, what happened with the Giants tonight?
I'm actually watching that right now. They just hit a 3-run home run in the 9th, and they're winning 3-0 with one out on the Mets. So there's 2 outs left in the Mets season if they can't pull it out. I hate the Giants. So that sucks for me. If people don't know, I am a Dodger, A's, and Blue Jays fan. So don't.
You're just fucking sports teams.
I do. But for the football teams, dude, I'm a Raiders, Ravens, and Jaguars fan. Only time I've been to Baltimore.
The New England John Cena's, the Death Valley Takers, the Arizona Zigglers,
the San Francisco Demons.
XFL.
No, but hockey starts in a week. I'm very excited about that. That's going to be really cool. So that's
fall's finally here. Baseball's ending, hockey's starting.
Yeah. Speaking of the Blue Jays, though, but for baseball teams, I went to go get my kid some clothes a couple days ago, and at this baby store, like Baby Baby, it's called. It's like a little fucking surplus kid store, and like a thrift store. And dude, like they have
Yeah,
like they, huh?
nothing. Go.
They had an adult Blue Jays hat there, and I totally bought it for $4. So I was like, fuck yes, coming up on some stuff.
It's always good.
Yeah, like coming up.
Anyways, back to the real sports.
Yeah, back to professional wrestling. So New Day faced Owens and Jericho. New Day won that because Seth Rollins came out, and yeah, that basically what happened there. What else? You had Tony Nese versus Rich Swann, which this match was great. This match was really, really, really fun.
Yeah.
And Tony Nese got the victory over Swann. I know you like Tony Nese, right?
I do like Tony Nese.
What was your opinion on this match?
It was good. It was one of the few matches, unfortunately, I was kind of in and out of. Just kind of pick up around the house. But I was surprised to see Swan take a pin.
Yeah, so was I. I thought he had a lot of momentum behind him.
You know what I think they're doing with the cruiserweights is I think they're making a level playing field.
Yeah, I think that's true too. They don't have one guy standing out.
So I was kind of like, all right, that's cool. Nice got a win. It's not going to hurt these guys. And this is where I want the U.S. title to eventually drift towards, is those guys, when they're stepping out of there, those are the guys that need to be picking up at the U.S. title.
Where's Grand Metalik been?
I don't know.
He was on the first one, and that's all I've seen of him.
Yeah, so I don't know if they just don't have anything for him, or if he's hurt, or if he's finishing up duties before he comes over.
Maybe. After that,
Sometimes they work out those deals, so...
Yeah. After that, you had Sheamus and Cesaro beat some jobbers.
Yeah.
They're about to have the main event of Sasha versus Charlotte, which is a big deal, man. They haven't had one of these in a long time. You know, women like headlining a Raw for the belt. And
04.
Yeah, 04 with Trish and Lita. And before it happened, Bayley and Dana were back. Dana walked by Bayley with Charlotte, and Dana was talking trash to Bayley. Bayley threw her down and hurt her leg, so there was no more Dana like in the equation. You had Sasha and Charlotte for the belt in a really, really good match. Just a few little sloppy parts, but I can overlook it because the match was so good. I don't think it's their best, but definitely not their worst. Sasha beat Charlotte for the women's championship. Your thoughts?
Well, I'm glad it's back on Sasha. And I think the next match, there's been the rumblings for it, so I'm just going to say it first. I really want a women's Hell in a Cell match.
I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm just going to get to it. There's no point in dilly-dicking around. It's like, you know, when they just lick the tip, you're like, fucking just get on with it. Anyways.
Got to build suspense.
Yeah, suspense. No, I don't know. Like, a women's Hell in a Cell match would be really cool, but I really would have rather it been a cage match before a Hell in a Cell match. And I feel like the women could have done a lot more with the cage than with the big hell barrier, because they're not. One of the reasons it looks cool, like the Undertaker and some of those guys, is they're 7 feet fucking tall. The women are about 5'7". That cage now is huge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I watched Bad Blood 1997, kind of, but I wanted to see the first Hell in a Cell match, and that cage is very tiny.
Yeah.
Like, they could reach up and basically grab the roof.
Yeah, it's definitely evolved.
So, I don't necessarily see the necessity of Charlotte and Sasha in the Hell in a Cell. I would have rather seen it in the ladder match, as where I think it should have gone first. But I guess the cell is safer. It just looks more dangerous.
Yeah. Well, this just ended. The Giants have just beaten the Mets 3-0 to go face the Cubs in the playoffs.
Holy shit, go Cubbies.
Yeah, shout out to Don, Tony, Kevin Castle, and Solo Monster, because they're all Mets fans. Sorry for your loss today. That sucks.
Bye.
Well, I mean, like, no, like they're like Mets fans. Like I'm a Sharks fan. You know what I mean? Like that's their team. You know, so like I feel bad for them that they're out of the playoffs. That sucks. So sports love to you guys.
It's an even year.
Yeah, no, I'm scared of the Giants, man. Being a Dodger fan, I'm scared that it's an even year that the Giants might do another thing like this. I don't like it.
I know. Would be a hat trick, wouldn't it?
No, they already have 3.
They already have 3?
Maybe 4. Can't let that happen. Cannot let that fucking happen. On the SmackDown, it started off with Bray Wyatt versus Kane. And whatever. I mean, this match was kind of dumb. But you had Randy Orton say, hey, come find me, blah, 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 blah. So Kane wins in a countout. So Kane has 2 wins over Bray Wyatt within a month.
Yeah, let's just not talk about that. What I do know is Bray Wyatt's baitable by chairs. He likes fine Amish antiquities.
Yeah, dude, he's a connoisseur of rocking chairs.
Connoisseur of the rocking chair.
After that, you had New Metal Baron Corbin backstage talking shit about Jack Swagger. Swagger sees him. He's like, "Oh, we'll have a fight. We'll fight tonight." Blah blah blah. He's like, "Fine, go find somebody to make that happen." So that's whatever they did. After that, you had Nikki Bella versus Alexa Bliss. Of course, Nikki had to attack Carmella, so Carmella got in the ring, started beating up Nikki. Becky Lynch came out. They made it a tag team match between Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch versus Carmella, and Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss actually got the pin on Becky Lynch here.
Hit that wonderful sparkle splash.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna matter, man. I don't think it's gonna matter on Sunday. This armor's gonna happen.
By the way, next Tuesday, I'm going to SmackDown.
Yeah, that's be awesome.
I'm going to SmackDown. Oh fuck yeah!
So how are we gonna do this next week? Because you're going to SmackDown Tuesday, and Shark's opening night is Sunday or Wednesday.
I mean, we can do it when I get home. I have no problem doing it when I get home. It's just going to be. We might have company, so I might have like a group bit we could do.
Oh, maybe we'll talk about it.
Give you a quick thing. If not, it'll have to be Thursday, just because.
Yeah, that might be more of an easier thing.
Oh yeah, if Alexa, I want to bring a sign. I think I'm gonna make an Alexa Bliss sign, but I want her to be. I would love you to write "Blissful Champ," but
yeah, ain't gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
So
if it does, I'm gonna be so happy.
How big is Amanda's AJ Styles poster gonna be?
Oh, I'm just gonna make a giant A and just make her walk around with it, and then I'm gonna make Jen hold a giant J. Holy shit, that'll work. So I'll just put AJ in the middle, so when he comes out, they can just hold these giant letters.
Yeah, because we know how much Amanda loves AJ Styles. Surprised she's not yelling at me at this point.
She hates you right now. She's like laying next to me sleeping.
Oh, she's sleeping? Oh, okay.
Hatred.
Oh, okay. I thought she'd be yelling at me or something.
No.
Yeah. So Carmella and Alexa win. After that, Bray goes looking for Randy, and he gets locked in a fucking trailer like a dipshit. I don't understand. Like, maybe he saw a chair, and then he's like, I'm going to go run into this trailer. Lock. Like, just not smart by Bray Wyatt.
No. It was definitely one of those, I'm like, really? Like, I saw the door kid, I was like, fucking really?
Not smart.
All right. Guess we know how this is going to go. But it did kind of pay off in the end, and I'm kind of hoping some things happen. I'll be very curious to. It's one of the matches though I was not interested in the beginning. I'm more interested in it now because I think it can go a lot longer than I think we were expecting it to go with Randy and Bray.
Yeah, I could see something happening. I think it's going to be good. I mean, Randy Orton's a good worker, and so is Bray Wyatt. So I think the match should be good.
On an offside bit note, since we still have Wyatt in the mouth. Eric Rowan, unfortunately, has a torn rotator cuff and had surgery, so he's out for 4 to 6 months.
That sucks.
Bray is legitimately
losing his family.
Like the Wyatt family has all been slowly taken away.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting.
Feel like Wyatt needs to find a light of some sort or somehow.
Yeah, they need to find something for him.
I feel like he can go somewhere. He needs to go for a belt, do something. I mean, cause havoc, wreck matches.
Besides getting dreadlocks, do something.
That's pretty awesome.
Huh?
Samoa Joe right now is just a fucking monster.
Oh yeah, are you just watching NXT right now?
No, I watched it earlier. It's
replay. Yeah. Yeah. So after that, you had another Susan B. Komen thing with Daniel Bryan with some women. After that, you had the Vaudevillains face the Hype Bros, and for some reason, the Ascension was on top of the ramp. I didn't really get this. They're just scouting.
They're just scouting. I think that they're just trying to really set up for their tag division because it's really new.
Yeah.
You have Rhino and Heath Slater are your first tag team champions.
Yeah.
I think Heath Slater needs to go after the Intercontinental title. Rhino's going to probably piss off back to being politics. You're going to have the Usos being the main title heel right now. and you're gonna have American Alpha being ultimate babyface. All the other guys in the middle right now are vying for position. It's like watching a fucked up NASCAR derby right now. You know, everyone's in the middle, just all hitting turn forward and fucking it up.
All turning left.
All turning left, and it's all gonna suck.
And yeah, the Hype Bros won that. Whatever. This next segment I thought was hilarious.
I love Joe Rawley's sweet ass axe handle. Everybody else seems to hate it. I want him to do it in every match, or have really terrible hypey dance moves, and then just drop your two hands in the guy's face. Awesome. Fucking do it more.
The next thing we have is great. The Miz did the Miz TV with a documentary. This was great. He showed like the success of a failure, the story
of failure,
the story of Dolph Ziggler, and after all this, at the end you had the return.
The Spirit Squad.
The Spirit Squad came out, 2 of them at least.
Oh,
and this was great. I loved it.
Dude, Miz is slowly creeping to the top of the Superstar of the Year list.
Yeah.
This feud has turned into something so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I really want Ziggler to lose. I really think it's time to cement Miz as the ultimate shitty heel.
Mm-hmm. I think that's true too. Like, I think Ziggler has other things he wants to do. He can always come back. You know what I mean? It's wrestling. I think you'd have Miz go over on Sunday.
Oh, I mean, I don't necessarily know that WWE's got the balls to literally write off Dolph Ziggler. Because holy shit, that would be awesome.
It would be kind of funny. I mean, I like Ziggler, but man, that'd be a really good storyline.
Do you imagine how much fun I'm going to have watching The Miz celebrate retiring Dolph Ziggler?
Yeah, on Tuesday, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my! I just thought of something too, man. They're gonna have Raw, or they're gonna have SmackDown in the arena,
in San Jose,
and then the night after that, they're gonna be playing the Sharks' opening game. Man, the ice is gonna be fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot ice. I really hope in the dark match Bayley shows up. I really hope that happens.
It would make sense.
Dude, just let her have that one wonderful pop. I don't know why they did Raw in Oakland.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's kind of strange.
Oh, Oakland.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I know, like, Bailey's from San Jose. I don't get it. But, I mean, whatever. Who cares? After that, you had Jey Uso lose to Jason Jordan. Then American Alpha got beat up. And the Usos actually got stopped by Keith Slater and Rhino. Like, do you have anything to really say about that, or just keep continuing? Just try to power through this.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I was saying earlier. It's tag division building story.
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta pull people out. They gotta start creating things. So,
I guess there's a pitcher in Giants. I guess there was a pitcher for the Giants in 1954 named Dusty Rhodes. That's kind of funny.
Did he have sweet baby blue eyes and all the soul in his heart, baby?
It's sweet satisfying.
Satisfying.
But after that, somehow Bray escaped with his voodoo magic. He escaped out of the trailer.
Sister Abigail took him home.
Yep. After that, Jack Swagger beat Baron Corbin on a weird. He didn't really tap out, but the ref thought he tapped out kind of situation.
Did it look? It was unfortunately last night. I went ultimate party gremlin mode and drank heavily on an empty stomach and was literally blackout fucking drunk by the time this match rolled around. I just remember like vaguely hearing it and just being like, "Oh, drunk, hate life, fuck everyone," and gremlin, and it sucked.
Yeah. No, he looked like he was reaching for the ropes a couple times, and he said he tapped. Yeah, it's gonna be a storyline.
You know what's funny though, and that brings up a weird thing that happened. I think. Was it Battleground? Where did Rusev lose the title at? Was Battleground the last pay-per-view? Or Payback or
Night of Champions?
Night of Champions. Sorry, there we go. I was like, what fucking pay-per-view was it? When Rusev had Roman in the Accolade, Roman starts nodding his head. Yes, like the Roman Hulk up, but it's in a submission move. Wouldn't that be a signal as I'm giving up?
Could be. Definitely could be.
That's
but it's
sloppy.
But it's also like, anybody in a chokehold starts like shaking their arms, you know what I mean? So it could be either way. It depends on how they want to write the story. But I actually like the way that Corbin looked like he was tapping out. Because he didn't look like it at all. He looked like he was like trying to reach for the rope. But I mean the referee, yeah, he was like reaching and it looked like he was tapping almost. So I mean he played that really well. So I think it probably at the pay-per-view they'll probably have those two fight each other. And the last No, it hasn't been. I'm assuming they'll throw it on there though. They need more
They
matches.
announced it today.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Oh, okay. There you go. Fucking there you go. I didn't even know that. But the
I
last
have
thing,
7 cards so far.
cool. The last thing you have is Ambrose, Cena, and AJ Styles doing the face to face. They all hit the finishers on each other, and at the end, Ambrose walks away with the belt, and that leads into Sunday. So
Who do you think eats the pin?
Ambrose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say Cena.
Could be. Let me just blast through fucking NXT really quick, and then we will go through your Lucha Underground review, and then we will do our predictions for No Mercy. So the Bollywood Boys in the Dusty Classic lost to the Authors of Pain. Rich Swann beats Tough Enough Patrick Clark. Peyton Royce beats Danielle.
Wait. Time. I don't just rip into it. I had fun watching NXT. By the way, I love Patrick Clark's new get-up.
I don't understand what it was. What was it?
Motherfucking Prince, baby.
Was he Prince? Was he trying to be Prince? I heard a Prince joke.
Sweet crushed velvet pants with the red on the shoes and the tassely hair.
Yeah, I saw that and I heard a Prince joke, so yeah. Yeah, but that was it. I mean, Rich Swann beat him. Peyton Royce beat Danielle Carmella. Dan Mata made his debut just to get killed by Samoa Joe.
Get murdered by Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was
Christ.
funny. And then in your main event, you had Cien and Cedric Alexander versus the Revival. The Revival beat him, but the main thing
No, they did not.
They didn't beat him?
The ref counted 3.
Oh.
I went back and watched it.
Well, anywho, Cien turns on Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, I knew that was happening.
Yeah. Do you want to get into your Lucha Underground review?
So let's see what happened in Lucha this week. Prince Puma got a shot at the title against Matanza.
Wait. This is
You fucking
Nick's Lucha Underground Grand review. Olay.
This is not a fucking potato chip.
Olays.
Fuck, anything wrong. Anyways, so Dario spins his Dario's Dial of Doom, and it lands on Prince Puma. So Prince Puma gets the title shot tonight, and he fights Matanza. So that happens at the end. Puma has Matanza beat, and then Mil Muerte shows up and beats the holy hell out of him. So they have that happen. So that's how that show closes. Ivelisse returned to fight Mariposa. Ivelisse beats her. Marty the Moth beats the shit out of Ivelisse. And later you see a vignette where Ivelisse is sitting in the locker room. And Solomon Crow decides to debut as her boyfriend.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yep. So Solomon Crow has debuted at Lucha as Ivelisse's boyfriend. That's all we got for that. And then we have... are you in with the kid?
No, my son's going to bed, so I went to his room.
Well, wait. Anyways.
Well, he sleeps with us at night, so, I mean, he fell asleep in the front room, and so I transferred from my room into his room.
That's good. So let's see where I live off. Johnny Mundo demanded a title shot, and Jack Evans got one. Speaking of that, I believe Jack Evans broke both of his ankles this weekend. Or was it PJ Black? No, Jack Evans. He did it.
No, it was PJ Black.
It was PJ Black?
No. Yes, it was. Yeah. It's whoever was. Evan Bourne did. Not Evan Bourne.
Yeah. Okay.
Not Evan Bourne, but PJ Black. He did.
PJ Black. So yeah, he broke both of his ankles this weekend, so he's out for a while.
Yeah.
So that sucks. In a base diving accident.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
He's insane.
You think you're a high flyer? Why fuck up the one thing that makes you great?
Well, why would you risk your legs?
Yeah.
So that happens. Next week he will get a match against Sexy Star for the Gift of the Gods title. And Cage beat Tejano in the best of 5 series. Cage leads the series 2-0.
Ooh.
For the ultimate experience or some shit. I don't remember what he's fighting for.
Do you think
It's something that he's
Cage?
fighting. Yeah.
Do you think Cage is actually going to do it, or do you think he's going to somehow fail like Sheamus did?
No, I think they'll go the 5. It's more fun that way. I mean, who knows? It's Lucha Underground, so they might just be like, fuck it, sweep him.
Yeah.
It might be Tejano's way out. Like, he might be done, so that's how they're writing him out.
Could be.
So that's pretty much what happened on Lucha. The closing scene was the one, the only dirty cop, Joey Ryan.
Nice.
Sucking on a lollipop. And then he tells Killshot that he can maybe help him. But he doesn't know if he's a detective. He leaves Killshot an envelope. And it was a burned up note that said, "You left me for dead." And so somebody from Killshot's past is coming back.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. I know. That is really sad. Like a wrestler like Joey Ryan, who I feel like I'm never going to get to see.
Yeah.
Because he's a and like he's all over the world. Those kind of guys, like he can never go to WWE. Like that experience is literally only an indie wrestler.
Yeah. Well,
Like unless
go
he
to indie
has,
shows.
yeah, well, they're hard to find around here. Like a lot of the big names don't come out to the West Coast. Unless it's like WrestleMania's out here, then it's like everybody comes to the fucking West Coast.
Which I think will happen sooner or later. You know what I mean? I think LA will probably be the first one to get it when they make that new arena or new stadium.
Oh shit, that's right.
And speaking of stadiums, what do you think about the Royal Rumble going to the Alamo Dome?
Kind of sucks.
Why do you say that?
I mean, it's cool because it's the big spectacle, but they're gonna WrestleMania the shit out of it.
That's
and
cool.
I don't necessarily.
I really like the Royal Rumble, so I'm happy with it being bigger.
Yeah, I mean, do you think we're gonna have another 40 man, or do you think it's still gonna stay 30?
You know what's funny? I was just gonna ask you that. I was like, since it's a bigger thing, do they make it a bigger event? And there's 2 brands, so you put 20 from each side.
Ooh.
Does SmackDown even have that many people? So.
I think so. Yeah, everybody's got like 25, I think.
Okay, so yeah, I can see it being a 40 man. I think it'd be fun.
But then again, I mean, you're gonna have random people showing up.
Yeah. You know what they should do? They should have 15. No, they should have 10 on SmackDown, 10 on Raw, and then have 5 from NXT and then 5 randoms.
That'd be a good mix.
Yeah.
But then again, would you really want to see like Shinsuke Nakamura in the Royal Rumble?
No, but I think if you had Ty Dillinger in the Royal Rumble, it'd be fine.
Oh God, I can't wait for that feud. Not between Shinsuke Nakamura and Ty Dillinger. I want the glorious feud.
Yeah, that's going to happen. No, I think it's funny. It's like 10, 9, 8, 7. It'd be funny to have Ty Dillinger come out like that. But yeah, no, I think it'd be kind of cool. But I probably think they'll probably stick with the 30 more than likely, though. They don't want to have me to have any fun. So, was that it for Lucha?
Yeah, that was it for Lucha.
Cool.
It's only an hour, man. It goes
yeah.
by real fucking quick.
No, that's cool. You said you wanted to ask me about the brackets for the.
All right, so I have all
Classic.
the teams.
Okay, tell me them all.
All right, so we have TM61, and then they're going up against Sabatelli and Moss in the first round.
TM61's going to win.
Oh, let me just read the fucking teams off, god damn it.
Okay.
Then you have Team Aries, but I know who his partner is. I'm not going to spoil it.
I know who it is, too.
Yeah, so we're not going to spoil that. Bogojevic and Knight, which are 2 of the guys out of the Cruiserweight Classic. And then you have Itami and Ibushi versus Dorado and Ali. Then we have the Perfectly Glorious against Sanity. So I feel Sanity does go over in that match.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Author of Pain against the Bollywood Boys.
Authors of Pain won today.
No Way Jose and Swan versus Nice and Gulak.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that one actually is going to be a lot of fun. The Revival against Alamos and Alexander.
And that already happened.
I'm just going down the list so we can go in order. Buddy.
Okay.
And then we have finally Gargano and Ciampa versus Wang and Loon. God, Wang Loon.
Wang Loon. Who I think is going to win all of it?
Who do you think is going to win all of it?
I know we don't do spoilers, and I won't say the name, but I'm going to go with Austin Aries' team.
The Aries team?
Yeah. I almost want to spoil it so everybody like knows who it is because it's such a big rival. But even I don't want
Shut
to
up.
say that. Yeah, I'm
Don't
not
do
gonna
it.
do it. I'm not gonna do it. But it's something.
Stuff a sock in your mouth.
It's pretty cool. I'm excited.
I really want it, and I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with Gargano and Ciampa.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I'm gonna pick them.
But the thing is that's really hard to go against is Sanity because they're a team coming in. Sanity is a team coming in, so they're going to be hard to beat, and also the Authors of Pain are going to be really tough too. So there has to be some China shenanigans to beat those guys.
Okay, Amanda's taking the Authors of Pain.
Makes sense. Smart pick.
So that should be. I'm excited for this especially because like a lot of the dudes that were in it last year are not in it at all.
Yeah, Joe and Balor both. Well, Joe's doing his own championship thing, and Balor is hurt on the main roster.
Joe's just hurting people.
Yeah, he's killing people.
Like I don't really like the Mata guy or Matha or whatever the fuck his name is. Mothra. His
Mothra.
skin looks. Yeah, Mothra. Why was it just called Mothra? Oh,
Yeah.
if I could say that.
Yeah. They're already stealing up Japanese things.
Yeah. Dude, can you imagine if we had a giant robot fight? I mean, I would love to see the Miz super kick a giant or Dolph Ziggler super kick a giant robot.
No, he just super kicks giant chickens.
How funny would it have been if the Miz won that match
As the chicken?
as the chicken?
That'd be great.
Dude, can the chicken fight the turkey on the Thanksgiving special?
The gobbledygooker versus the chicken.
Gobbledygooker versus the chicken.
I'm all about it. Make it happen, Captain.
All right. So, anyways, so NXT happened.
Mhm.
Go.
Well,
we already did.
We already did NXT.
We did all of it?
Yeah, I already busted through it.
No, you didn't. I stopped you.
No, I went continued.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
don't worry about it.
Fuck all.
Yeah, we're actually up to our predictions for No Mercy.
Oh, whatever. Fucking care. So No Mercy. I'm sure there's going to be some extra matches added.
Yeah, whatever.
So. Thank you, honey.
Thank you, honey bunny.
Thanks, sweetie. So just fucking make. Ugh.
Someone's
All right.
wearing their grumpy pants.
Shut the fuck up. All right, so we have Baron Corbin versus Jack Swagger.
Corbin.
Corbin. Honey, who are you picking?
Who do you think I picked?
She picks Jack Swagger.
No, I don't.
Someone's
I'll
gonna
take
get
Jack
beat
Swagger.
up.
I did not pick Jack Swagger, you fucking faggot.
I didn't write your name on there. Watch the language.
Children listen to this show. Think of the children.
You drop F-bombs all the time.
Oh, I know, dude. Like, have you ever listened back? I always try to count how many F-bombs that we all drop. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should put Jen on this show. Every other word will be fuck. You'll be just. Let's see. We have Nikki versus Carmella.
Nikki will get her win here.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Amanda's taking Carmella. I'm gonna take. Shit, this is a tough one. I want to take Nikki. I don't really like that choice, but I'll take it. I mean, I guess she's already got Carmella over, so she's getting the boos that she's supposed to get.
Yeah.
But the question is, if Carmella does lose clean, does that diminish all the work they just put in, as opposed to if she beats Nikki dirty?
No, I think it works either way. I mean, she's still going to be a heel.
So much better when you say it, though.
Dirty.
Beats Nikki dirty. Well,
Continue on.
then we continue on. Heath Rhino versus the Usos.
I believe the Usos will get the belts here.
I think we all believe the Usos will get the
Yeah,
belts
Rhino's
here.
going back into politics, and Heath Slater's already now made. If they keep him up, they actually made a star with Heath Slater. If they keep him up,
Yeah, they can do it.
yeah, make
Then
him
we have.
Continental. He could be the guy who
oh,
beats the Miz.
He could be the guy that beats the Miz. That would be a fun thing because his career's just starting when Ziggler's is ending.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you imagine that coming out and, like, oh, yeah, well, you might have ended his career, but mine's just getting started. I got my double wide. I got my above ground pool. You can't take anything from me.
Yep.
So, I'm going to take that from you.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry. Just happens sometimes. Professional wrestling, folks.
It's fun.
Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss.
Becky Lynch is going to snap Alexa Bliss's arm. Disarm her. I like Alexa Bliss a lot, but I just don't see her losing that belt already.
Sorry, I'm still going to pick Alexa Bliss just on the off chance I get that fucking moment. But I know I'm not, but I'm just going to say I'm not going to get it so many times that I do get it, and it'll be so worth it. Then we have Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Will this even end?
I'm going to go with Bray because he needs a win, man. He keeps losing. He needs to get something over, man. He needs to win. Especially on pay-per-view.
It should be a no DQ match because it's really the only way this match will fucking work.
Yeah.
I'll take Randy Orton.
Okay, you take that Viper. You take the Snake Man.
I'm going to take that snake.
Oh, that's forever. That is recorded on there forever. Gonna cut that into a sample.
Yeah, yep.
Oh.
Then we have John Cena. Wait, so let me see if I can do this the right way. The old face that ran the place with the champ that runs the camp with the bum that hangs out in the dump. Close enough.
The homeless man with his dick in his hand.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of crazy shit, Dean Ambrose's CZW days were not pleasant.
Oh, yeah. I've seen
oh my god,
things. I haven't seen much.
Johnny
Like I haven't seen much CZW, but I've seen a little bit that he's done, and it did not look fun. It looked like it hurt a lot.
Everything looks like it hurts. There's just glass and blood everywhere.
Fucking using hedge clippers on his head and shit, like the saw.
Yeah,
thing.
like there's some dude with like a sawzall on his head, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's sawzall. That's like, whoa, this isn't wrestling. This is just gladiatorial battle.
Yeah, it's basically be turning into a snuff video very quickly.
Yeah, bring the duct tape out in a plastic bag, and we're fucking making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Amanda's favorite, AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm. What are you gonna pick? So you want Dean Ambrose or John Cena? She's gonna take Dean Ambrose. Fuck it. I'll take the face.
That runs the place.
I don't think I. Yep.
So you're taking AJ
The real
Styles.
face that runs the place.
So we're all taking different people.
That real American grit.
John Cena for president.
Fuck it. I'd gladly vote for you, John Cena.
Yeah, over Trump and Hillary, I will vote John Cena.
I will pick John Cena any day.
With a snake.
Dude, but did you see at the end of NXT, since we can have the fun like chats, but fucking CN, perfect fucking heel heat. He got the "you suck" chance, and he just turns around and gets on the knees and just drinks it in, man.
Yeah, no, this is the first time I've actually given a shit about CN. So
they picked a good time to turn him heel. They strung him along as a babyface loft, and now, because as a heel, like I want to see him do a match with Cedric.
yeah,
Like with them being that fluid together as a team. Oh, good. Yes.
well, you saw
yes.
2 weeks ago, right, when Cedric beat him, right?
I was on, but I was laying in bed and I fell asleep. So
Okay, it was
I
a
want
good
to see-
match. It was a good match. Cedric won, but yeah, that's why they teamed up because he's like, "Oh, I respect you." They shook hands and stuff, and so they became a team. And then CN turned on him in the tonight.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, man, is there anything else you want to get into before we bounce out of here? I know you're gonna have people over in like 7 minutes.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have people here soon.
Okay.
Gives me time to like clean up and put all this shit away.
Okay.
No, I think I'm gonna throw on Total Battles and get really high.
That sounds like a plan for you, buddy.
So I'm gonna Bray Wyatt hood back up. I'm gonna creep back in my shadowy little hole and hang out with spiders and my trouser rat.
And Rob Zombie.
Oh God.
Um,
I do like the fact that he still kept the singing shit.
yeah, he
Like,
has
he always
something.
picked really creepy songs, and like it's all songs that I know, which is really funny. And I really wish he did the "Time Is on My Side."
Yeah, it would be
But I feel
really
like they're
cool.
gonna get sued for that one. Don't do that
Well, no, he did that before.
on FCW.
Okay.
Rolling Stones song.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm sure Vince could make something work.
It's the Rolling fucking Stones. Dude. They're gajillionaires.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he'd be like, "Hey, here's $20." So like they haven't sold out before. So, with that being said, find our episodes on YouTube and on Mixcloud. Check out Wrestling Soup on Thursdays and Saturdays, Don, Tony, and Kevin Castle Show on Mondays, Wednesdays, Solo Monster Sound Offs on Sundays. Check out Knuckle Up. Follow us on Facebook under the Wrestling Gremlins Podcast and Twitter under Wrestle Gremlins, or just look for the Wrestling Gremlins Podcast. You'll find it. And yeah, man, I am Bobby. That gentleman in the hood is Nick. Everybody have a great night.
Bye, bitches.